For you guys, this is Chobo Team League Season number 6, Week number 1, Stratk Gaming versus Lucky 13, casted by Corn Muscles. That is me and my friend Fox doing the analysis for us today.
That's me. But Alter Zim Stronghold.
This is going to favor the Zerg player in this map. Absolutely. And this map obviously is known for the in-base natural. And we'll have to see. On gold level players, I don't think they'll make this mistake, and not having a Terran will probably not see it. But one thing you see what a lot of low level players do on this map is they actually block the ramp to the natural instead of blocking the ramp to the outside of their base.
I don't think we're going to see that.
No, not with two Zerg players. You never know. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, on the southwest position, it is our Zerg player in the blue from Stratk Gaming. It is Maufry.
And spawning horizontal all the way across the map, a very large distance away. In the bottom right for Lucky 13 is JustBlu.
Who picked green?
Yes. Drone going out now for JustBlu, going for that scout. A lot of Zerg players don't really like to scout in this matchup. Some say it puts you behind. But he is going to scout right away, so it is going to be nice for him. That drone for Maufry going to put down the hatchery.
Very interesting that both of these players chose to use their Overlord to scout at the vertical positions. A lot of people I know use the horizontal, so the Overlord will get there faster.
With JustBlu, it does make sense because he was going to drone scout. You know, he had that, I guess, plan in mind. So, all right, listen, I'm going to send my Overlord up, my drone to the left. But Maufry just going to be Overlord scouting, which, you know, you can get away with in this map. Nothing really to worry about. Hatchery already going almost halfway done for Maufry, and JustBlu is just now going to put us down with the spawning pool at the same time almost.
A very interesting play there out of JustBlu. Looks like he was a little off. I don't know. You know, I don't know really what was going on there.
Maybe he was just waiting for the info. Maybe he, yeah.
It could be. A lot of players do that. They decide whether they want to go gas or if they want to go hatchery when they get that info, see if they're where their opponent is and what their opponent's doing. And so JustBlu is doing what he wants to do, obviously, because, you know.
He's him.
Yeah. If you're not doing what you want to do, why are you playing the game?
Yeah, man, in StarCraft, it's a game where you really do control everything. You win and you lose by your own hand. You can't really blame anything, outside features. You can't say, well, the wind was blowing the wrong way for my team, man. My Overlords weren't being as fast as his Overlords. They just had the wind behind their backs.
They canceled my favorite TV show. Alf isn't on the air anymore. That's why I lost. If Alf was still on the air, I'd be Grandmaster.
Oh, look at this. Spinecrawler going down for Maufry. Just not going to do anything at all.
Not gonna see. He's just trying to see there. He had the drone scout, just trying to see if by chance JustBlu might not see it.
Maybe he wasn't paying attention. Maybe he forgot to turn team colors on. You know, just didn't look at his mini-map for 2 minutes. Went to get some hot soup. It is Alter Zim. People might not pay attention as much on this map to the little things.
Speaking of team colors, these teams have not been using their team colors at all. Stratok's been doing very good. Stratk has been playing in the teal, which is their main color, what they're supposed to be playing in. But JustBlu, you're supposed to be playing in yellow for Team 13, Lucky 13.
So let me get this straight. His name's JustBlu. He picked green, and he's supposed to be yellow.
Yes, sir.
Well. I don't know, man. I can't complain about other people not using team colors because I am the pink Power Ranger. I will always play pink for my matches. It's like it's the ceremony at this point. You know, it gets me in the right mood. Gives me the feel that I'm playing a CTL match. You know,
the Stefano
feel.
Of course, if I wanted to, I could always turn on the friendly colors myself.
But what fun is that?
I don't even. Does it even do anything when you're in observing mode? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, it would turn allied units green and opposing units red, but in this case, there are no allied or opposing units for us. So it does make sense.
Whatever. In any case, we don't really have any kind of aggression coming out at all right now. We do have a lair.
Being morphed for Maufry right in front of JustBlu's base, so we might be seeing a little bit of aggression.
Yeah, but
doesn't look like it though.
And Maufry's already bringing these banelings back. And he's
They're just chilling. Oh, that's a very cute move. He's just going to leave them in this bush and hope for a huge baneling Zergling move out at some point.
But JustBlu obviously knew something was coming up. He has 2 queens already blocking, as well as still having 2 queens at each of his bases. If we take a quick look at the bases of our players right now, they are pretty well saturated all the way around with minerals there and gases when the gases have been taken. Maufry just looks like it. Maufry just seems a little bit behind right now, a little behind in supply.
But he is getting the third hatch. Third hatch is now for Maufry,
and that would be why he's probably behind. He did play that 300. Now the only big interesting, we have 2.
Oh boy, oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
We have a Nidus network.
Nidus network on the way for JustBlu and Lair on the other side of the map just now starting.
JustBlu's Lair is already finished, obviously, because he has a Nidus network.
This could be very bad.
But on the other side, though, look at Maufry. The only Overlord JustBlu has on the map is...
He's going to use that one right there.
Yeah, it's being tailed right there by Maufry. There's another one up to...
He does have this position over here. He could...
You know, up to the northwest. So he has 2 spots where he could really throw down that Nidus network. But having...
Oh, no, this is really bad for Maufry. These are going to run into these banelings morphing in are going to run into a faceload of roaches. JustBlu does see it with these 2 overlords, and his whole army's on this side of the map. The Nidus Swarm is going to go down in his main. This could be very bad for Maufry. I don't think he's going to get that much done with this.
It could be very bad for both players, as these banelings are primed to take down these queens and just let the Zerglings flood in. No Nidus network has yet popped. Zerglings trying to get through. They do get through. Only 1 queen goes down. Now both queens goes down. All the roaches are out of the Nidus network, and they are destroying those Zerglings. Still no Nidus thrown down on the other side of the map. And once this Nidus gets thrown down, a couple spine crawlers coming down for JustBlu. At the same time, a couple spine crawlers coming down for Maufry. And the Nidus is loaded up once again, but where is that mini-map ping?
You know, normally I'd give a huge advantage to Maufry, but because it's a Nidus Swarm, there it goes.
There it is. Is that in the vision of Maufry? Indeed it is.
But Maufry's whole army, once again, is on the other side of the map. So this might turn into a base race, actually.
Yeah, very well could be. And on this... And Maufry definitely has the... I'm not sure if Maufry has the advantage. I'm not sure which player has the advantage. The Spine Crawler, one Spine Crawler finishes, it's going to take down a couple of these Zerglings. The other Spine Crawler finishes, taking down some more Zerglings. And there are 3 banelings about to be morphed. And these banelings are actually right on the cusp of morphing. They morph and... Oh, they were Maufry's banelings. Stronger team colors, where are you? On the other side, we have the roaches.
Going into the Nidus Swarm. They all got saved.
That is such an impressive save. And the drones actually coming out aggressively on Maufry's side of the map. The roaches against and the drones are here. Is JustBlu going to...
It's pretty big for JustBlu, man. He's going to be able to retake a base right away.
That is the case, and the drones from Maufry are trying to run away.
He's got to be careful, man. He's got to put... Okay, he's taking an extractor, so he's fine now.
A lot of spine crawlers being thrown down for Maufry. Maufry does not have enough money right now for an additional hatchery. So
very unfortunately for Maufry, that mineral line is hittable from the high ground, even with all these spine crawlers. I would think that, yeah, these mutas from Maufry are going to be able to do some serious work. But are they going to be game-winning is the real question. I think they might be, because...
They very well might be, because there is a good spine crawler wall here. For
very large amount of spine crawlers. And I don't think the spawning pool's down. He can't put down any spore crawlers. It's just these 2 queens.
And JustBlu's mace is already completely done, and... Here it comes, Mutalisks and Spine Crawlers versus Roaches.
Wow. Maufry, I think, is going to win. I think Maufry's got it.
These mutas are huge right now. Ooh, and I was saying that... Ooh, the mutas smartly going after the queens. Queens transfusing one another back and forth, back and forth. No, none of the queens dead just yet. One queen does finally fall. That means the second queen is going to fall, no problem.
But some very nice micro out of Maufry. He did pull back his mutas that were being pulled back. And drones versus roaches. Even if all these roaches, even if these roaches win, there's nothing to clean up the mutas.
But 8 mutas is more than enough, and JustBlu just does not have anything left. That Nidus network is almost all that JustBlu has, and JustBlu does call the GG. So Maufry
All right.
tying up the series 3-3 in a
Wow, that Spire, man, coming in clutch from Maufry. Good for him, not panicking, not thinking, oh my god, the game's done, I'm done, I lost, getting out of the game. Taking
yeah,
his
there's
time, thinking, coming up with a very good strategy there. The Spine Crawlers press the Mutas. Coming in big from Maufry and Stratk. Now they're tied, man. Look
yeah,
at that.
3-3. It started out looked like it was going to be Lucky 13 rolling over Stratk Gaming, but Stratk